Congratulations! You are one of over 58 million people in the United States who play a musical instrument, and that makes you a very special person. Music is regarded as the international language that enables you to communicate with people all over the world without having to speak the language of their country. It's a well-known fact that those who have studied music have a much better chance of being more productive and successful in every aspect of their lives. This tape is designed to help you learn how to tune, assemble, and take care of your instrument. Be sure to read your use and care pamphlet that's included in this kit. And if you have any questions, ask your music teacher or the expert at the music store where you purchased this kit. Cello. Because of the delicate nature of all musical instruments, ask your music teacher or the orchestral instrument expert at the store where you bought your instrument to demonstrate the correct procedures for proper cleaning and maintenance of your cello. A stringed instrument must be maintained correctly to stay in proper adjustment and to avoid damage. Also, please refer to the use and care of your violin and viola pamphlet included with this kit for a description of the violin instrument family and the bow and their respective parts, basic instructions, and care and maintenance guidelines. Be sure to read it thoroughly. Tuning. Let's tune your instrument. The cello has 4 strings, which are attached to 4 tuning pegs. They're located at the top of the neck of the instrument and the tailpiece. Loosen the tuning peg slightly, then tune each string as closely as you can to the pitches that you hear on this tape. As you tune each string, push the tuning peg in until the friction holds it in place. Now tune your cello to perfectly match the tones on this tape by using the fine tuners located on the tailpiece. You will hear each note played 4 times. We'll begin with the A note or the first string, the thinnest string on the cello. This is the D string or the second string. The G note or third string is next. Finally, this is the C string or the fourth string. Because the strings will stretch some while you're tuning, it will be necessary to repeat the tuning process more than once. Care procedures. Now that your instrument is in tune, here are some things you should know that will help to ensure that your cello plays properly and keep it in top condition. The sound post is an important part of your cello. It helps to support the top, the bridge, and the strings. It also acts as a sound conductor to distribute the sound to the back of the cello. Check regularly to make sure that the sound post is in place. Look inside the cello through the F hole on the top of the instrument, next to the A string. The sound post should be standing upright between the top and the back of the cello, just behind the foot of the bridge. If you see that it is not in place or hear something rattling inside your cello, loosen the strings and take your cello to the local music store to be checked. When your bridge is in proper position, it should be slightly tilted toward the tailpiece. Ask your music teacher to make sure that it is in the correct position. To tighten your bow, turn the thumb screw at the end of the bow until the hair is just far enough from the wood of the bow so that you can fit a pencil between the hair and the wood. Once you have finished playing, make sure to loosen the hair on the bow until it hangs loose. This keeps the curve in the bow at the correct angle and prevents the hair from becoming overstretched and breaking. Remember, loosen your bow before you go. Always apply rosin to your bow each time before playing. Be sure to use a good quality rosin, and never touch the part of the rosin that comes in contact with the bow hair. To apply the rosin, rub the bow hair on the rosin, not the rosin on the hair, and cover the entire length of the bow. This assures a smooth, even tone. Due to their size, cellos have an end pin located on the bottom of the instrument to help hold the cello in place while playing. Adjust the end pin to a length that allows you to play the instrument while sitting comfortably on a straight chair with your feet flat on the floor. The wood used in your cello is sensitive to temperature changes and humidity. Store your cello away from extreme heat or cold to protect the wood and finish. Also, if you live in an area with extreme humidity conditions, consider purchasing an inexpensive instrument case humidifier from your local music store and put it in your cello case storage compartment or cello bag. This will maintain a regulated level of humidity when the instrument is not in use and help prevent the wood parts, glues, strings, bow hair, and metals from being affected. High relative humidity or dampness can cause wood to either swell or warp and become unglued, lower the fingerboard leaving the bridge too high, and can lengthen bow hair. Low relative humidity or dryness dehydrates wood and strings, causing wood to dry out and crack and strings to break. It also raises the fingerboard, leaving the bridge too low, and shortens bow hair. Periodically clean and polish the cello with Player's Magic Touch Polish to remove rosin, moisture, and finger marks from the instrument. Never use alcohol or hot water to clean the cello, as they will dissolve and damage the varnish finish. Here are some important things to remember. Never leave objects in your case that can move around and cause damage. Never place books or music on top of your instrument when it's in the case. This causes extra pressure that can damage the instrument. Make sure that all latches on your case are fastened before you pick up the case. If you have any questions about your instrument, repair, lessons, or music, ask the music teacher or the experts at the music store where you purchased this maintenance kit. They'll be happy to help you. The cello is a wonderful instrument. Practice it daily and learn to play it well.